a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Outside, Lynn. That's a 2 from Korver. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Millsap a screen on Kobe. From deep, Williams. Rejected by Kobe. Finishes the break with a slam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Millsap misses.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Kicks it to Korver. Gets to the corner and buries it. Korver's got 15 points.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Horford's shot is good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Boozer dishes to Kobe. He kicks it to Korver. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Lakers passing it around. Dishes to Bryant. Second shot opportunity. Korver, no luck.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Millsap left side. Horford kicks to Carroll. Lynn against Williams. The tray. Here's Horford. Hill with some nice D.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Here's Kobe. 15 points in the game. He dishes it to Korver. Goes back up. Horford with the block. Johnson, a wide open look. And so that's the end of the first half. The Lakers on top, up by 15. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 15 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
Well, the Hawks not just competitive, but also with some financial flexibility. That's been a goal with their front office.
And they put themselves, Kevin, in a good position. And this is a team that I think can make some moves going forward.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. And it's Korver, and it's the 3 spot. Williams kicks to Millsap. Johnson outside. The 3. And Johnson missing again.
And the Hawks, in creating their cap space, had to part company with some of their star talent. Joe Johnson, Josh Smith. That's their 2 leading scorers in consecutive seasons. Moving on, and yet they've stayed on the winning track.
Fades and shoots. Boozer, no good.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 14.
Well, Well, I tell you what, you have to be impressed with the resiliency of this Hawks team. Losing Johnson and Smith, then Horford goes down to a serious injury, and yet they've battled through and really in many cases have exceeded expectations.
Timeout called the Lakers. Atlanta was a team that would end the year with a very strong record at home, as we saw, but Steve, you wouldn't expect that if you looked at their point differential here in this building.
Yeah, there weren't a lot of blowout wins for them here at home, but they were able to squeak out enough of the close ones to make it count.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Al Horford is checked in for Parawantic. Damari Carroll comes in for Scott, and it's Teagan for Williams. In a wide open look for Lynn. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
That's the way you creep back into a game. Get those key stops, push it down the floor with your transition game.
And for Atlanta last season, they would end up with 24 wins here at home. 1 win less than what they did the previous year.
Teague kicks to Horford. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Lakers leading by 12.
Well, for Atlanta, their home record was solid. 24 wins, but if you want to avoid the big teams in the East in the first round, you've got to do better. You don't want to be in that 7 or 8 seed and have to play the top teams in that Eastern Conference in the first round.
The pass to Johnson. From deep three-point range. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one. Lynn kicks to Hill. Feeds it to Bryant. Hill sets the screen for Bryant. The shot is off. And Atlanta will come the other way. Outside Teague. Millsap a screen. Off the screen. Teague can't hit.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Lynn kicks to Corver. He feeds it to Kobe. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you could argue with about that particular group, Steve.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference and historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for him.
Nash again. It's Teague. Pass to Young. Out to Nash. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Johnson outside. Back to Horford. Johnson goes in.
Oh, man. Forget about about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Nash, the pass to Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. 18 points for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, they really needed that one to possibly stem the tide here.
You know, when you have a lead sometimes, guys, you exhale a little bit, get too comfortable with it, and as a result, they've given up a big run.
Johnson dishes to Carroll. Another three for Atlanta.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
And the shot is good. Brand's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he didn't have to slow down at all, guys. Just perfectly timed pass there.
Pass to Carroll. Wide open look. The shot no good. And the Lakers going the other way now.
And I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboards.
Atlanta on D. They trail by 7. There's a good screen. And Young kicks to Bryant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bryant's got 5 points in the quarter.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Teague against Nash. Teague can't hit.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Nash outside. Shot clock at 6. Now the dish to Kobe. From 13. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Teague with the ball. Johnson in the corner. The baseline J. And he gets the jumper to drop. Johnson's got 23 points.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Pass to Bryant. Right side, Bryant. Johnson with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 9. Nash again. It's Teague. There's the feed to Millsap. Kicks it out to Johnson. All alone.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him. Mo Williams is checked in for Jeff Teague. And then for the Lakers, Andrew Bynum's checked in for Brand. Randall comes in for Ryan Kelly. And it's Clarkson in for Kobe. Clarkson kicks to Nash. Bynum with a screen on Williams. Bynum drives in. Williams with the block. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Perilantich, he's checked in for Horford. Davis comes in for Paul Millsap. Mike Scott's checked in for Damari Carroll. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Wesley Johnson. Here's Davis.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
Strange to think that for so many years the Lakers would just devour and dominate teams from the East. But last year, the East got some payback.
Bynum, the pass to Randall. Here's Davis.